Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Resonance Arcade, or good evening. No, morning. We're on morning this time.
We're on morning.
We're on morning, sorry. Yes, so welcome to Resonance Arcade. This isn't a talk show this time. It's a bit of an impromptu stream. We normally do recording of our Let's Plays outside, but we thought we'd give this one a stream. As you can see, as anyone who's played the game before, we're playing Metal Gear Solid 3. We're on part 7 of it. If you want to watch any of the other parts, all of them are on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Resonance Arcade. And we're in a place called Grozny Grad in the game at the moment. We're just about to kind of fight. I thought are we doing a boss fight now, Sam?
You will be shortly. There's quite an extended cutscene we're about to be in for a lot of cutscene, but there's some interactive elements to it. I would encourage you to keep your eye on the R1 thingy because there's some interactive elements that are quite important.
Right.
If you join us for the first time here, the death counter and bonus stuff at the bottom, basically, we're playing through all of the Metal Gear Solid games, or most of them. And every time Chris dies or has some kind of a game-ending event, then I have to donate £1 to Child's Play Charity, which is a charity to help ill children through the medium of interpretive games.
Interpretive games? Is it not
Well,
just helping ill children play games?
You're not really playing games, you're just interpreting playing games.
Well, I'm interpreting. No, as you can see, I've died 67 times. We've played Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. We're near the end of 3 now.
It's not too bad, actually. I was expecting more. I think you probably were as well.
In this game, yeah, I've died 7 times. The other games, I died 30 times each in 1 and 2. Really weird that I died exactly 30 times in both games.
Although I think the first death in this game kind of made up for that. He's walking off a cliff.
Rolling off a cliff immediately as soon as I spawned.
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
Does his monocle ever drop out?
Yeah, it's already dropped out a few times. Oh, look at those real-time reflections. They're not real-time, probably.
Wasn't she wearing trousers before?
I don't think it matters what she's wearing.
I think this game really dwells on what she's wearing, to be honest, Chris.
Yeah, okay. But it doesn't matter, though, that's my point.
She's not in a zip-up jumpsuit. No, she's in disguise.
With a bikini underneath.
Yeah, obviously.
Who's there? You're the man from the CIA.
Has he ever said he's from the CIA?
What are you doing here?
CIA?
Everyone just assumes that he's from the CIA.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
I think he might have done when he first met him, but that seems like such a long time ago
Just
now.
like your commander. But I'm afraid
Man
I'm
of honor.
too late. Too late? Don't tell me. The Shagahods. Exactly. The final preparations for
Exactly. What?
The Shagahods, exactly.
What
Did
exactly
you know?
is phase 2?
Fire.
The phase after phase 1 and before phase 3.
Composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a bit of FMV, hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Probably the wrong...
But I'd need this game yet, have we?
Was
Yeah,
originally
right at the
designed
beginning.
As a tank that could launch
Oh, the what
nuclear
custom was?
missiles from
Idiots,
any
yeah.
type of terrain.
That's what the Shagahod looks
There was
like in
just
motion, there you go.
one problem
Quite cool,
we couldn't
that.
figure
It's actually,
out
yeah, I
how
like
to
the
solve.
design of it. It's more like just a
And
huge,
the
conventional
ICBMs we
tank
have
with
today
more moving
are simply
parts than
too
a
big for
walking
the
battle tank.
Shagahod to carry.
Doesn't it drill into the ground or something as
The
well?
military would not hear of it.
Or am I thinking of Teenage Mutant Ninja
No,
Turtles?
Nuclear missile.
No, it's got
Rock-
big drill
Bebop
things on the
and
front of it,
Rocksteady.
like-
That was the Technodrome,
I
wasn't it?
came
That
up
built
with
it.
the
Yeah.
idea for phase
Krang's
2.
ship.
But there's no way you could load
Krang
an
had the most
ICBM
annoying
onto the
voice
Shagahod.
ever. It's-
Oh, what? Even more annoying than Snarf! Snarf!
Yeah, I've got to say, what is it with putting, like, they go, we've got to have this one character, what voice should we do for him? Well, there's this voice, I'll get you, Colonel. Or this voice. Go with that one. Kids love that. No, we don't. We never did. Even though I was like 6, I was like, oh, come on.
Using this booster,
No need for that
the
shit.
Shagohod can achieve a land
Shredder's voice
speed
was
of
cool,
over
though, so I made up for
300
it.
miles per
Was it
hour.
the same guy who did
That
Shredder and Krang,
monster
though?
can go more than 300
No,
miles
Shredder
per hour.
was the guy who was Uncle Phil in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
From this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear
I had a
missile.
friend who could do basically a perfect impression of Shredder and Krang having an argument. He did both voices brilliantly.
Good
Yes,
work.
precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to.
Oh, they're talking about how, like, the Shagohod
6,000
has rocket
miles.
skates on, and so it moves forward and then fires the missile as it's
Not only
moving,
that,
and therefore the missile goes
Shagohod,
faster.
There's no need
Or
to construct giant
What?
silos like the ones used
It
to
throws
house
the
Physics.
ICBM.
Physics. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Physics.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure an
Like,
ICBM already goes far enough. It doesn't need to be driven down a runway at 100 miles an hour.
Any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union.
I think the idea is that if you've got a stretch of land, it's mobile. It's more mobile way of launching a nuke rather than from a fixed position that's built into the ground.
But bearing in mind that Metal Gear also had nuclear missiles attached to it, and it didn't need to do this. So this is their way, kind of going, right, this is older technology, earlier implementation of it, so it needs something extra in order to
At present,
fire
it's the
stuff.
only one of its kind.
It needs legs, I tell ya.
But
It needs
Collett is
legs.
planning to mass
That's a really
produce them
difficult problem,
based
isn't it?
on
If you make a
that
sequel to a game which is set in the
deploy
past,
them all over the Soviet
but you've got to somehow ramp it up.
Yes.
It's also really difficult to remember all of the lore and all of the stuff that you invent for a game while you're continuing to develop it. I'm running into that a lot. It's like, I keep forgetting that it's 200 years in the future, my game, and it's like, there's so much that I have to try and, I'm going, right, there's holograms everywhere instead of screens, and, you know, everything's
Are nearly limitless.
yeah, it's weird. Everyone's got this implant in their head, and trying to remember it's crazy.
Because that's why near future is a lot easier to do that way, isn't it? You just slightly tweak.
Hence advanced warfare for COD games.
The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires.
Won't be
of
cold
war.
anymore.
Vulcan, the Shagohod, will be at the center of it all.
I'm not entirely convinced by that theory.
It's Metal Gear Solid. I'll just respond with that every time you try and criticise anything in the game.
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the.
What was it? Right, I was watching a program called The Following. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
Just tell me what I
Have you seen it? The Following.
This place.
It's like an English. Well, I'm not sure if it's English or American, but it's got an English antagonist in it called John someone. Can't remember. But it's about a cult anyway. This guy runs a cult, and Kevin Bacon's basically running around trying to kill this guy who's got this cult, and they've got personal history as. What? Oh yeah, no. They've got personal history, because of his wife slept with the antagonist or some bollocks, and I'm not keeping an eye out for R1s. I just realised. Anyway, and it's got so many twists. No matter what happens in it, you don't believe it. Even if you see someone die on screen, they will come back at some point, and they'll, no matter how horrifically they die, it has to be insanely. Like, someone ended up getting shot, falling off a roof, being ran over by a car, and then being shot again, and they were still alive at the end of it. And maybe that was the way they actually had to die in the end, because that's how horrific it had to be. So every time something happens and we don't understand it, I just say to Sal, it's The Following. We're in The Following. Simple as that. Because it's really hard to explain things.
Now I remember.
You're not selling that to me very well.
It was okay when there was nothing else to watch. That's the only way I can really describe it. It was tolerable, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not like I would go like The Wire. I wouldn't go and watch it. It's awesome. It's up there with The Sopranos and The Wire and Breaking Bad and that. But no, it's not at all. It's okay. It's an okay romp. That's the way I can describe it.
An okay romp.
Yeah, the concept's good, but the acting's
3
a
out
bit.
of 5.
First, I've got to
Yeah, the acting's a bit shoddy, and it's got Kevin Bacon running around just sweating all over the place.
Bacon
My
sweat.
mission is to
Yeah.
rescue you.
Is this
The
in
white
between
form.
So glad.
EE adverts? Like
Yeah.
doing conquers of people and shit.
Oh, those
I thi-
do my head in.
They've done two series of it. I'm not sure if they're up for a third or not, but I don't think it needs it. I mean, the end of the first one, the antagonist died in a ball of flames, but he was back for the second one. You know,
Thought of that. My family's waiting for me there.
something to do with his brother or his main henchman. He'd replaced his DNA or something like that. He'd somehow managed to like because there was forensic, detectives and that finding out if it was actually him. They DNA'd the body and it was the antagonist. But it wasn't, because he was hiding out somewhere in Southern America or something.
To be honest,
Yeah, that's basically the end of it. Through every single episode, that's all I did was go.
things that should never be used. Things that should
Is
never
that
have
guy's
existed.
monocle attached to his ear, like clipped onto his ear, like a piercing?
Maybe
I
that's
wouldn't
what,
know if it's
that's what you
Did you
do.
see
right?
that?
It's clipped on there. Yeah, it is.
It's like
yeah.
it's like
And my creation
Yeah,
surely
look.
could benefit mankind.
I'm sure it's not a piercing. It'll just be a clip.
this looks weird.
I think it's always been there. I just haven't noticed it till now.
All I
Is it the
wanted
standard way
do
to clip him on? I've never really thought about where it attaches to.
I'm going to guess no. I would have thought the obvious place would be like your collar or something if
That's
you're
what I
going to
would-
attach it.
yeah.
I thought
to your
you
clothing.
I thought you wore like a necklace type thing with a monocle, so if it falls out, it just hangs down.
one and the same.
Any monocle enthusiasts, please let us know. in the chat.
Yes.
Answers on a postcard.
Scientists are always being used.
Any monocologists out there?
Please watch over
What
my
are
family.
monocologists?
I don't know what the hell.
I like monocologists. That sounds good.
Monocologist.
That's what I said the first time.
Monocology.
I love how it keeps feeling like it's the end of the cutscene, and
And it
it's
isn't.
not.
It's a bit of a return of the king, like fade to black means the end, but it's not the end, so we're coming back. Oh, Volgin's about to issue an epic beatdown.
Didn't look happy.
Major,
He's not pleased.
what are you doing here?
So we were talking over it, but they said that. I've already told you before that Volgin's in a relationship with Rykov. Grabs his nuts
Why
like
does
you
he
do.
keep doing that?
Hey, those are different nuts to the ones I'm used to. I'll grab them again. I'm
Cough.
pretty sure these are different.
See,
Ah!
Are you? Don't play
Deus
dumb with
Ex Testicular.
me. If you think you can
Yeah.
fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else.
Oh, is this where it's nodding towards him having a bit of a do with him?
Oh.
Come here looking for Tatiana.
So
and
the
what shall
dodgy
I
rubber
find?
mask hasn't let him away. It's his
Receive
bollocks
free,
through
Booker.
his woolly trousers.
I'm Raiden, Jack.
No. Nice. Yeah, moved again.
Obviously. I want to know what that suit she's wearing is. Is it a sneaking suit because it's bright white, so it can't be.
Looks like a parachute sort of.
Yeah, it's not for sneaking. It's more just
Skydive.
like
What is
this
that
fairy disguise?
suit.
It's gonna rub off on you.
I do like the fight choreography in this game.
And
It's
then
really
you
quite
lose
cool.
sight of who you really are.
Is it mocap this game? It looks like it is.
Yeah, gotta
I
be.
think not all the cutscenes are, but the action stuff is mocap. And it had the Metal Gear Solid 2. They were doing mocap for the soldier
Stay
stuff
out
as well.
of this.
Look at that.
She's rock hard.
Badass. She is mint.
I'm looking forward to the fight at the end because I have never done it, so it's going to be quite
It's,
interesting.
we're probably going to ruin it by talking over it, but it's very, very. It can be frustrating in terms of it's a hard boss fight, but the way it's presented is nothing short of beautiful.
No,
I'd say
called
it's really cool.
CQC, a basic form of
The-
close quarters
the-
combat.
Every time that she kicks someone's ass, she talks about it, doesn't she? It's CQC, CQ, close quarters combat, close quarter combat. That's what it stands for, by the way. CQC. I can do it. I can do it really well.
Are you going
It's also
to kill
customer
him?
quality control. I don't think she was doing that to him.
No.
But first,
Quality,
I think that's what Vulcan was doing a bit earlier.
quality quiver
Bit of quality
sales,
control.
custom
And then
quiver
it is-
carpets. No.
It is worth noting that Vulcan only is able to issue this beatdown because the boss was the one that originally beat Snake up. This is just Vulcan's just your typical just bully, like. But look at the state of this; it's ridiculous. You'd have no face left after that kind of beating.
Oh god. Just fuck off, Ocelot.
Fossilot.
Yeah.
Fuck Ocelot.
Nah, no thanks.
If he can stand, he should be doing more than that, shouldn't he?
Well, I don't know really.
Depends how hard.
I've never been in that kind of fight situation.
You've been beaten up by an electric man.
Exactly. After first being beaten up by mental women.
I really don't remember him getting beaten up, you know. Not this time, anyway.
Ouch.
Yes, it is quite gratuitous.
Just fall over, Snake.
The passion of the snake.
Do you know, I described that movie to someone as 2 hours of Jesus being beaten up.
It's just imploded.
Yeah.
It is basically, yeah. I watched it, and it just starts with him being whipped, basically, and ends with him being whipped. It's just, and the Jews going.
Yeah, the gratuitous Jew scene at the end.
Other
religions are available.
I kind of don't want to watch it because I've heard it just sounds. And what I've heard, it just sounds awful. That film, I don't want to.
It is literally just a man being beaten. They're having the shit beat out of him for 2 hours. That's exactly what it is. Usually in slow motion or combinations of different speed footage of Jesus being beaten up.
That is what Jesus was about. That was his message.
Remember the days of having.
Beaten up.
Remember the days of having 3 save file maximum, or 1. 8 so far, and it's still plenty of room on the hard drive.
I just overwrite the one save.
I'm only doing it because of just in case something goes wrong with the recordings. You know, that's the only reason I do this.
Who have you
All right.
been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Am I going to have to button bash?
You'd better start talking.
I don't think you have to in this one, but keep an eye out for R1 prompts because you're going to see the sorrow in the background and it'll give you a
know
useful
you gave the data to someone.
frequency.
Never do that.
You!
Ouch.
Yeah. That's Sokolov being beaten to death, basically. Right, mate, he's dead.
Good sounds here.
I guess he's dead.
I wonder what they used for the ones.
I don't know, there's a lot of different sound effects. It'll be a combination of different things. Well, you've done some Foley work, haven't you, Chris? You know
A little bit, yeah.
And I know that they normally, when they're doing kind of punching and hitting sounds, they're usually whacking a piece of pork with a cricket bat or something,
Or
or a baseball bat.
if they also do for punches, quite often they'll chop a cabbage in half with a cleaver on a wooden block. That gives you that noise.
You're a
Cool.
I've seen them whacking a big side of pork
lesser
though.
man would be
Yeah, obviously punching meat is also, you know, you're punching someone's face, aren't you? So similar kind of thing, I imagine.
Punching meat. Mmm.
well then.
That's how Rocky trains in the first one.
I'd love to be a Foley artist, I think, full time, and you know, get paid a decent amount for it. I think it'd be quite fun running around with a microphone, recording shit.
Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov?
My sound guy on the game, he's been recording Foley from packs for like crowd sounds and different footsteps and stuff on different surfaces and that.
Who let you in here?
I think I can hear that cabbage sound there.
You
You're
probably
a
can.
tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
You haven't displayed much of that so far in the game, mate.
Wasn't he just slightly earlier beating the shit out of someone in a barrel? He
Yeah.
couldn't be bothered to actually get the information from them.
Yeah.
I remember this bit. But I just didn't remember him getting beaten up
Here's
before.
where the fun really begins.
So yeah, keep your eye out for the R1 prompts. I don't think it's yet, but
Body
soon.
carries an electric charge of 10 million volts.
Good for
Let's
you.
see how you
And he's
like
still
this.
alive.
Now answer me. How much does the CIA know?
Everything.
They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's legacy, isn't it?
I've taken 5 steps in this game so far.
Yeah, I think we're about to enter a huge cutscene.
I'm glad we stopped last time because I'd have been like falling asleep, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, he's wet
yes.
himself.
Let yourself go.
Oh, Snake, you're letting me down.
That's what I want to see.
How dare
He's
you?
a proper perv, isn't he?
He is a nasty, nasty man. It's probably like the most outright horrible villain in the Metal Gear Solid series, because even like Liquid
He's
Snake's
not
kind
going
of
to talk.
got a warped idea of freedom or something running through him.
He's been trained.
Whereas this guy's
a
just
sadist,
an absolute
isn't
bastard.
trained
You what,
by
sorry?
me.
He's just a big sadist, isn't he? This guy.
Yeah, he's a full sadist, yeah.
Admit it. We're after the location of the legacy.
But he's spilling the beans here.
The secret fund established by the 3 great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what
These
you're
are these are
looking
proper
for,
loaded
isn't
questions.
Yeah.
Interrogation.
You're looking for this information that I'm giving to you
$1
willingly.
billion. Hidden all over the world.
Exposition beating.
And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right?
The record that's in the safe in
Who
my
the hell
office.
wrote this? Yeah. And the combination is 4, 2, 3, 8.
I see.
See is safely in my
Nearly in
possession.
his possession.
In the underground vault of Lotsa.
That's ridiculous.
You'll never live.
Ooh.
Hello, hello.
What's this? A transmitter.
Oh, as if you know that just by looking at it.
Who's responsible for this?
As if that wouldn't be completely fried as well.
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Just fell out. What, from his gaping wounds, maybe?
Why?
Did she...
He's
So
gaping
the
ass.
Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered.
Well, he is pretty hard.
It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he
I do
is
like that he's actually scared of her
apprentice.
as well.
What do you want me to
Should
do?
be, though, really. I'm scared of her and she's not real.
I would be.
Cut out his
Can you look at the
eyes.
bag? You see that?
You what?
That's been do-
Yeah, yeah.
It's been doing that
Doing it
since
the
we...
whole time.
Did it do that in the original?
Important to a soldier than his
Yeah, yeah, it
eyes.
did that in the original.
You
Yeah.
made him a soldier.
Like, I don't think they've added
Now
any
you
extra
will
animations to
unmake
this. They just
Yes.
made it HD. It's
It'll
not.
make for a
This is all the
touching
same
display.
game engine, everything that it always was.
He's all yours. Do it.
They've added effects, definitely, and added, like, extra blood and better textures.
Ruin him.
I don't think they
just
have.
as he did the
It'll just be more
Cobras.
like better materials and stuff, like better reflections and high res textures and stuff.
Better lighting. More obvious texture seams. That was a bit of a dig then, sorry.
That bag's so funny.
What? The bag?
There's this bag doing it.
But he's fast. It's breathing fast. He's nervous. He's about to get his eye cut out.
We're expecting some R1s.
Anything to do with eye stuff does make me feel like that. It's too close to your eyeball.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
Tanya?
Suffered
Oh,
enough.
right, sorry.
She's
Oh, he's calling the
undercover.
boss Tanya there.
Why are you protecting him?
Why are you full of ridiculous hand gestures?
smell.
Another one. Oh.
Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
Well, nice work, idiot. That's the whole Superman thing. It's like, yeah, oh no, we didn't see her face because she had a helmet on, didn't she? When they encountered each other. All right, I'll let her off. I thought it was a Superman thing there. Where it's like, well, if I wear glasses and make my hair different, then no one knows who I am.
Ocelot.
A lot of groping in this game.
No interest in
Yeah.
this woman.
Yeah.
I want to test her.
By playing Russian roulette.
Why did he grab
I'll
a
let
tin?
this be the judge.
Seeing if she was a real woman.
Here we go.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Piss off!
Yeah, this is like the stupidest shit ever.
I hate this guy so much.
He is a bell
What
end.
gets me about this is how long it takes the boss to intervene in this situation.
Oh, right.
Whoa!
Brilliant.
And he's lost an eye
Right,
now.
so instead of having his eye gouged out, he got shot in the head, and he's still alive. Love it.
Well,
Where's
that
the
was
exit wound?
refreshing.
Probably went.
Come. We're going
I think it could be a case that the bullet grazed him, but it was enough to destroy his eye.
Right. You stab him.
So you survived the Colonel's
I
torture.
don't know what he just did.
He did something now. Well, when we get out of this torture bit, he's put something in you that you have to remove in your cure menu. I think it might be a transmitter, like a tracking
It's
thing.
really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression.
What, violence?
Torture.
I disagree.
As we know, Ocelot will have something of a penchant for torture.
You got
In
lucky
his later
this time,
years.
Tatiana.
Use electricity, funnily enough. Stop spinning your gun, you massive Burke. Such a twat.
He is, isn't he?
No. She's going to shoot something into you as well. Don't!
It's alright, just use your cure menu. Surely.
I
Sorted.
won!
Phoenix
I won!
147.45.
I think so. I'll have to
Shit.
look it up.
I was looking away.
You're going to be put into a cell, and using that credit frequency will open the door for you. Yeah.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and
Look at them seams. Look at her.
pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet. Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers.
He's
is
just been
unlocked.
fried and had an
You can
eye
use it
took
to
out
get
with a
outside.
gun.
And he's been shot in the leg.
I've got your equipment. We'll meet
Stabbed
up
in the
later.
back.
We won't meet up later. I'm fucked, love. I'm fucked. I know I'm a super soldier, but fucking hell, go on, give us a
But
break.
most of me is on the floor now.
Didn't he fall in a river, though, at the beginning of the game? Break every bone in his body, and all we did was go into the cure menu and repair them all, and that was it.
Yeah?
Be in touch.
Obviously. Sorry, obviously.
He just needs a mega health, he'll be fine.
Actually, that isn't even the normal Mega Health sound, is it? I've replaced it in my Quake 2, so my idea of the Mega Health sound is different from everyone else's on the planet.
For everyone else on the planet.
In quad damage, it actually goes quad damage when I pick it up on mine.
It does have the sound in the background of that, though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that'll be the Quake 3 sound. Like he's just running around.
I've got a fork.
Yep. Right, so you want to go into your cure menu. First of all.
Sorry, I was
Hey.
just
Nice.
Bats. Feeding your bats.
You're just wasting your energy.
say it again.
Is that
Sorry.
wrong? If you go to the cure menu, have a look at... Right, so you've got fake death pill in your leg, so you want to gouge that out. using the fork, I think. And you've got a transmitter, get rid of that shit too. Sorted, that's that done.
Barely any stamina, then.
There you go, you got your fake death pill back. I'm not sure if you can use it to get out, actually.
You must be able to, because you're not guaranteed to get that codec.
Yeah. It's the same as the Metal Gear Solid 1 escape. You pretend to be dead and he'll come in, I think.
Was it 147.45?
I'm actually going to look it up because
Do you want me to do it?
I normally do it.
I'm going to be sitting here guessing it forever if...
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I'm just... Oh, come on.
What's all that noise? What are you doing? Just be quiet.
144.75.
Totally wrong then.
It unlocks the cell, but you still gonna have the guard to deal with. So just, you know, I'm sure you'll end up running past him and killing him or something, and going into alert mode. Badoom! Now, Chris, did you know about the weird little Easter egg thing, which we're not going to do here? But when you're in the torture cell, if you save it straight away and then load back up into this prison cell, you wake up and you have like a different game. Like there's like a demo of a game that never got made, and you're running around with like two big swords killing vampires.
What's this in this game?
Yeah, this game is like a weird little Easter egg, and it's to do with you have to.
Can we do it now or?
You have to like save and quit and come back in. No, I don't think you can do it now. It's at a certain time. I wasn't gonna suggest that we do it, but it's another little Easter egg thing that I forgot because I've done it before. But you have to like save before the torture thing and then reload it in somewhere. Anyway,
You're rubbish at remembering things. We could have done that. That sounded cool.
you're gonna fork him right up it.
A prisoner's escaped.
Fuck him up.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, yeah, he saw you through the window.
Where's he going? Why did he go in there?
I don't know. He thought it'd be safer from the fork. Has he not? He might not have radioed this alert in, you know.
He hasn't.
That might be why he ran in there.
Dead as.
Oh.
You
What a
forced him
shit
up.
way to die.
You put me
You
in the
gotta see
toilet
it.
now.
When we get to the Sorrow fight, you're gonna have a lot of fucking dead soldiers to contend with, man.
So?
It makes it more difficult.
Oh, whatever.
When they touch you, it hurts you. Lou, you'll see what we're talking about in a bit. It's getting not. It's quite close, that bit. Ah, essential items.
So do you find all of your previous gear in here?
I don't think you.
Oh my god,
you
mate.
I think Eva gives it to you. You have to escape a rendezvous with Eva. You have to shoot it, Chris.
Yeah.
You rendezvous with Eva like under a waterfall, and she gives it back to you. So you've got to escape without it. Basically, you escape with just this fork and the single action army that the boss put in your holster.
That has no ammo.
No ammo, but you can find some ammo somewhere, I'm sure. That was good to find then. Hey, baby. Right, I'm pretty sure that's a photo from the 1960s. Is there some stuff under the bed?
Yep.
when you get outside, I know you're supposed to be escaping, but I think check your map to see what direction you should be heading in. Or you could even ask Major Zero or something, and they'll tell you. Oh, well, there you go.
There is no destination. Oh, there is.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to have to go sneak through
Right
across
back.
Is it always
So, yeah.
night time here?
I think so. Or is it daytime when you come back later? I'm not sure. Oh, it is daytime later on.
Right.
Or it is at the end of the game anyway, because the last sort of chase sequence takes place in the daytime, sort of at the sunset. Now, if memory serves me, there's also a guy in the roof of this building as well, just to be aware of. Because you know what it's like for getting seen by guys that you didn't know they were there.
Ninja stealth for once. Ah, this is the bit that I remember with the spotlights and that.
Yeah. I believe you're heading over to your sort of left of this position. I'm not sure if you have to go up this way to get there though. Because you go through this area a couple of different times, I'm a bit unfamiliar with which way you're supposed to go. Imagine crawling on concrete with your bare arms is probably not very nice.
Yeah.
Especially after you've been fried by an electric man.
Yeah, that's your eye.
I'm sure you'll be a little bit tender.
It's fine.
Where's that guy gone?
You can take it.
I'm not sure. He was over by those boxes. He might still be around there.
He came walking towards me.
I'm sure by the time you emerge, he'll just see you straight away.
There, he must be on my right. There he is. It's really difficult to stealth in this one, this particular version of the game.
So you'll notice as well that when you're in first person mode, the right hand bit of your screen's sort of gone dark. Only at the edge, but they're sort of saying,
Oh, yeah.
I've got one eye left now.
It's a nice touch.
I'm not sure if you do have to go up past those spotlights. I've got a feeling if you go up this left hand, this sort of western side, there won't be an actual
fuck off!
exit there. Yeah. Alright, back to the old school, legging it. You're not going through Grad though. Try to escape, I'll get in there.
Do you reckon I do need to go past them spotlights then?
I'm not sure if I can't see on that map if there's any doors to the west there. There's other sections there, but I don't know if you can actually access them.
No, don't send reinforcements.
Oh
Oh,
dear. Oh dear.
That's nice and loud. There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Take that, shield man. Good God, that siren's so loud.
What are they shooting at?
me. They can still see me.
Sorted. No, not sorted.
Absolutely useless
That's
being
right.
under you. Ah!
So shot the dog in the ass. Sparks came off it.
Oh no! Grenade!
the dog.
Grenade!
Go on, shoot, quick! Yes! Fucking grenades everywhere.
Yeah.
Do the grenades not hurt the people who throw them?
Yeah.
It should be doing.
I think a couple of dogs has gone into space.
There you go. He's dead.
Oh.
Dead by fork.
Poor Fido.
Fork and 3 grenades.
Ointment. Disinfect, maybe? No bandage.
It's a bear, just bandage it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, let's see if I can escape now. Where am I going? Back on myself, basically. Exactly where all the enemies are. I remember stealthing around this area, like not being seen ever. So I remember it being really difficult to get there.
I don't believe you.
Sure.
It is difficult to get there. Oh, this. This looks more familiar. I think if you have to go around that way to get there, yeah, there you go. I get to enjoy some bombastic music at least.
Taking a lot of bullets, isn't he?
Yeah. Can you go any further north?
I think we're good here. Here we go.
Oh, you got it. Hey.
Of course I have.
Shouldn't even be allowed to complete the level like that. it should just, at the end, just say, nope, you can't do that, you're going back now.
Like,
No,
you can
stealth,
only enter this area.
motherfucker.
Snake dies of no stealth.
You cannot enter this area when in alert
Yeah,
mode.
I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess.
Where's Milo?
There's a problem.
Yeah.
There's 2 more if
What
you
is it
2
this
want one.
time?
The colonel
Yeah?
found out you escaped.
Why
Yeah,
are they-
please.
Ditto.
Come and get it then.
Figured as much.
Yeah. And now all of
Oh,
Groznygrad is
yeah.
on red alert.
Just my luck.
Are they
Once I'm out of the fortress,
gluten-free and
You
halal?
can't get out.
I can't.
No.
When the fortress went on red alert,
Not
they
for me,
sealed
then.
off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
Gluten free.
I'm
No, but they have
serious.
got a Furby on
And
them.
that means the escape
Ah.
route I laid out.
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
then.
Off too.
Oh, it's a little Halloween bat. Vampire bat
Just sent
thing.
a unit out looking.
We got them at Halloween for the Halloween kids.
They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get
But
out.
then
quick.
decided you couldn't be bothered giving it to
Isn't
the
the
kids, so you just
exit
had to use
sealed
that.
off?
You
Ah,
should
actually,
be able to
probably
get
so.
out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Book it. So there's going to be guards and dogs and all kinds of fun things in the sewers.
But it's alright, Snake's got a fork.
Yep. And you've got some bullets now. Your
Chris,
single
please
action
don't just
army.
try and jump off the edge.
Yeah. Death. There are stairs there, you know. Fucks.
That didn't do enough damage.
If this says broken leg, in fact, he's not hobbling, so.
But you've got a red thing on your health bar, so you are injured.
You can't
There you go.
broke your leg. You've broken the worst bone in your body.
Yep. Fine, sorted. Put a splint on it. Done.
Spiral fracture of the femur? Nah, it's fine. Man up and put a bandage around it.
So northwards.
Let me see if there's anything around here.
I think there are a couple of little bits you can pick up here and there. I'm not sure if there's anything particularly major or useful, but I'm sure there's a couple of keratin frogs hidden in here somewhere, which we're not bothering with. Yeah, when you get up to a certain point in here, that'll be like a little mini cutscene, or you can't climb up there, but you still at the right height.
Fucking hell. So
Yeah, I know. That's one of those computer game things we're talking about. Was it last time or the time before that? Where we were like,
He's just
you only
eating.
climb up waist high objects.
Yeah.
As soon as I kill a rat, he just eats it immediately. He doesn't even pop up with a.
Well, you know, sewer rats have an extra kind of intense taste to them, which just has to be consumed immediately.
I like going
I think
backwards
it
right
might
through
be-
things, by the way. I've decided that's what I'm doing from now on.
That's the way.
Oh,
I think
shit.
it's because you've not got your backpack. If you go into your start menu, you've got no backpack, so you
yes.
to pick up, you can eat straight away. He's not got any storage. You can only carry.
I love that this snake just running through a sewer eating rats. Just, ah!
As he's running. Just,
They've placed that dog just far away enough that I can't get it.
You can shoot it. You've got bullets for your gun now.
Have I? Oh, wicked.
Shut up, barking.
That's very cruel, Chris.
That was cruel.
Your mum's cruel.
I wonder if there'll be some dead dogs in there.
What did you, Chris?
The sorrow bit. See, I've never. You know what it is? I've never gone through this game killing loads of people, so I'm quite intrigued to see just how many dead soldiers are going to be in that boss fight.
It's gonna be like Village of the Damned, isn't it?
I've never seen that.
Me neither, but there's lots of dead people in it, I think. Or damned people, anyway. He only came to sniff you.
He came to lick my balls, mate. Oh,
Yeah, well, everyone's interested in your balls in this game, aren't they?
Here's another game.
oh, hang on.
that
Is it just
quite-
following
quite-
me? That dog just following me?
Didn't look like it was attacking you.
No. Oops. Sorry,
It's dead
dog.
now, isn't it? There's another game thing that slightly annoys me about animal behaviour in games. Right, so in any game you care to mention that's got wild animals in it, like bears, tigers, wolves, whatever, right? When they come and attack you, and then you like shoot them with an arrow or you fire a gun at them or whatever, they keep coming, and you're like, what fucking wild animal would do that? If I shot a wolf once and I didn't kill it, is it gonna still come and attack me? Probably not. I've always thought that in like games like Skyrim and stuff, when you start shooting arrows at the wolves and it's like, they'd give up and go away.
They've got a broadhead arrow in the back. I don't think they want to
It's like-
fight anymore.
It's the same with the cougars and stuff in Red Dead Redemption. It's like, right, I'm firing a shotgun at you. Like, any loud noise is going to scare a cougar the fuck away. Like, instantly. Not make it keep attacking me.
I reckon another thing like that is the... Chris. Another thing is that all animals in games aggro on you immediately.
Yes.
Like, any wild animal will come
other
straight at you.
NPCs.
Not
Yeah.
all of them.
Most of the time, though, they do. Most of the time.
Where's that growling
Okay.
coming from?
You've got two types of wild animal in game, haven't you? You've got the... Well, sorry, three. You've got the ones that aggro on you instantly, the ones that turn on you if you attack them, and the ones that just run the fuck away.
A whirling dervish stares at you ominously. I know the whirling dervishes were people, but I can't think of any animals that were in EverQuest now.
We've got loads of them. Asps, very dangerous. You go first.
Yep, they are attacking me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Fucking hell.
Soak 'em. That other one's just watching, sportingly.
Rolling into that dog killed it. Or did it knock it out? It knocked it out.
Suppose if a man lands on you, you're gonna probably be...
Yeah, it's just unconscious when you roll into them. Well,
That's brilliant.
Obviously,
Chris,
execute.
Didn't kill it anyway.
you missed.
No, I got it. It just didn't kill it.
haven't got
I
your
think-
depth perception anymore.
Yeah, it must be because this is just like an enclosed section. If knocking them out takes them out permanently, I guess. There really is no need to be killing all these dogs.
Yes, there is. It's a computer game. It's not real.
It's so cruel.
Go on, Peter. Give me everything you've got.
So where are you going here?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to check your map? Because you... Oh, there
Ah.
you go. You are getting there, slowly but surely.
You've got no faith in me, have you?
No, not really.
It looks like you're having such a good time just going around killing dogs.
See, I thought there were soldiers in this bit, but I guess it's just that the soldiers turn up as you're about to leave. And the music's building up. Oh, it's like shooting dogs in a tunnel, isn't it?
That's horrific. Right, I think they're going to keep coming out.
I was going to say, are they endlessly respawning dogs? There he is! Shoot him!
Bite him.
Little bit of,
Look at him. Broken leg. Absolutely fucked that leg.
he runs faster in the cutscenes than he runs in the game. Cheating.
I want my family back.
Yeah.
I need to
can't
watch
help
that
but think of it. I'm innocent! I don't care!
This was after The Fugitive, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Fugitive was like
yeah.
mid-90s.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen the film.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's alright, it's pretty good.
I might have done like once, but it's never stuck in my head.
That iconic thing of him jumping off the thing is the most memorable part of the film, but it is quite a good film as well.
Oh, here he goes again.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm trying to get the hand gesture right.
He's like a shit pantomime villain, isn't he?
Oh no, he isn't.
Oh yes, he is.
Oh, so
Nobody
what he's doing at the
in
end of
any
this
film ever, or any computer game has ever taken off dog tags properly. Every single time someone has taken dog tags off, they've ripped them off themselves or a dead body.
Cool.
Okay. Good.
Bye bye. Snake!
Well, mate, if you just put a bullet in there and shot him, it'd have been alright, wouldn't it, you idiot?
Backwards dive, that's how nails he is. With a broken leg.
Ta-da.
I wonder how much of his life he'd get back if he never span his gun.
Don't drive me yet.
How much time he'd have to do things like go shopping and that.
He looks
Never
like
mind
he's a
spinning him.
wank.
He was juggling 3 of them before.
Ocelot is a big fucking twat. Sorry.
1 bullet across 18.
That's really bad, sorry.
That was bad.
Here we go. This is it.
So, we've not talked much about the Sorrow, but he's the member of the Cobra unit that's dead. And he's
That's too
called the
easy to fight.
Well, right, so he's called the Sorrow and the boss is called the Joy. Now, the obvious thing about that is that the boss looks unhappy all the time, and the Sorrow's always got a kind of smirk on his face. So their names are kind of the opposite of what their actual emotions are when it comes to battle. And the Sorrow is actually the boss's husband, who she killed for a mission. Now, they're feeling the fact that she would kill her own husband because she was ordered to is kind of plays into her character and the end of this game. So, yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if this is stuff that's explained in Codex, so I'm kind of explaining it for you now. It could be explained in cutscenes. All this shit I just said might get said again shortly. But this guy's dead. You're essentially in a sort of limbo, dead world boss fight. This is another boss fight that's not about fighting the boss. It's a weird lateral thinking sort of thing, and it's very creepy and weird.
Like you, I too.
Oh,
Jim
he
Bourne.
looks like who's Jim Bourne? Is he the? He's the
Bullseye.
dark dude. Yeah.
Bullseye. Fully.
I was thinking he looks like
Whoa.
someone else.
Death brings sorrow.
I was playing a game yesterday, and there was someone who looked just like that in it as well.
May not hear them.
Oh shit! Hitman Absolution. There's one of the guys in that.
Years.
He has that slick back, long kind of hair and glasses and stupid face.
The dead
Stupid thing.
are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
So if you haven't killed anybody by this point, nobody is here.
You basically only have the other members of the Cobra unit who die. They always die no matter what you do to them. Yeah, basically you just have that, but you're going to have lots of dead guys. And they hurt you when they touch you, so I don't know if you can shoot them or avoid them or do anything. Yeah, swimming doesn't work.
Oh,
You can't move forward, you have to.
do they follow you? Do they try and hit you?
They're coming towards you. The sorrow's like floating ahead of you, but you'll see shortly they'll start appearing. You don't want to hit them. It takes your health off you when you hit.
Quite hard to see some of them.
So you just to avoid people and walk forward.
Yes. Then you get to the end of the fight, and then that's when it gets really weird.
All the fish that I killed are there as well.
Yep.
Killed loads of fish when we were fighting
Crabs.
the bee dude. The flange, whatever his name was.
I just heard generic monster sound.
Yeah, I know. That reminds me of the first time I played Mortal Kombat 3. I think
But
it was
Taro
the...
makes that noise.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Bizarre.
Yeah.
That's his...
There he is. The flange.
Oh, watch out for those things. Yeah, they really hurt you. Those, like... Donnie Darko things that he shoots at you. That's the only way I can describe what those things are. Yeah, you just got to keep going forward, basically. You see how each time one of them hits you, it's taking a bit of your health off.
Yeah.
Now you can die from these soldiers and just use the revival pill to wake you up. But if you go to the end and touch the Sorrow's corpse, you get his camo. Because you see his skeleton in the water at the very end of this whole sequence.
Again, I do
And
remember.
I think it's quite useful, that camo.
I do remember doing this, and it goes for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does go on for quite a long time, and I think it's going to go on for longer because of how many soldiers you've killed. Can you equip any guns or anything? Can you shoot the ghosts?
Sorry? No.
Can you equip anything? You can't. Can you?
You don't have a proton pack by any chance.
No.
That'd
No
be
containment units or anything.
Did you hear, by the way, that they're doing? I don't know if they're doing a reboot or a sequel to the Ghostbusters with
It's
an
a
old
sequel.
female.
It's gonna be their
Yeah.
daughters, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a
something
sequel.
like that.
I don't think it's the daughters. I think it's just the Ghostbusters are still doing it, but it's obviously not the original Ghostbusters anymore. Although I think they're in it, or some of them are obviously.
They'll have cameos, one or two of them. Obviously
Harold
not Harold
Ramis.
Ramis.
Oh, Ramis won't be unless he's an actual ghost in it.
Yeah.
Hell.
That's the fear. The dude that I killed in about 10 seconds.
I kind of
Is he
reserved
ended it?
judgment on it, but yeah, he will be. I think he should be next.
There's loads of fish.
Yeah, I think the fish are a bit exaggerated. It wasn't that many.
I did kill a lot with grenades though. Every time I killed a load, then loads more spawned. Oh! Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That was a bit scary.
That was like one of them Where's Waldo things.
Well, the good old screamers where they just have something and then just have a screaming face pop up on it. Oh, back in the day. Have you passed the end yet?
No.
I haven't seen him.
Oh. It must be coming up next.
Are they in order?
I think each
Yeah,
section's
yeah.
in order because there was one section where I didn't kill very many people and it was between two bosses. And there was no one there. There you go, there's the end. Just floating in the water. Can't be asked to get up.
Well, he is hold.
And dead.
Well, yeah. Can't be asked to get up. That can be excused if you're dead.
Nasty business. So you've only got the Fury, and then that should be it. So you should be near the end now. Well, obviously some more soldiers.
There's gonna be
But I
loads
don't
of
know. I don't know if it's the exact number of soldiers that you killed. It's just there's more dead soldiers there if you have killed a lot of them. That's all.
Did I kill a vulture?
I reckon you probably did at some point.
Ah, I did, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you did, and then you ate it.
This is bizarre.
It is very bizarre. And this is one of those encounters that when you haven't got the prior knowledge of what the hell you're supposed to do, you just
like-
don't know what's going to happen. You're walking forward and you're like, what am I supposed to do here?
Here he is.
So after him, there might be a couple more soldiers and then it should be the Sorrow's corpse skeleton.
Expertly done.
Yeah, nice. Ghost evasion.
I like you using that word when I'm playing Metal Gear Solid.
What, expertly done?
Yeah, because I've not heard it yet.
No.
God knows how many hours
You
of
won't hear it
gameplay.
very often. There have been a few moments where you've done some good stuff.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm wondering if, because Metal Gear Solid 4 is probably more recent in your mind, if that might be like a better one for you. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
I've not been that bad at this. It's just the stealth. It's one of those things to try
Just
and.
the stealth.
It's just the main point
Oh,
of the
there he is.
game.
Oh,
Right,
Oh.
So now that you've done that, open up your items. As it's on this screen, don't press continue or anything. Don't press continue.
I press start, which is the items.
No, you R2, like L2. Pull up
Oh,
your
right.
items.
Don't tell me I have to do all
the
that
whole
again.
thing
Mate, you might as well just let yourself die and use the revival pill now.
Let's see if it's close first.
Well, if you don't do it the first time, you don't get the camo, so there's no point going through all this again.
Really?
You might as well just,
What am I doing then?
just drown
Rocket
yourself.
Ghost.
Just go swimming and drown yourself. You have to die and get the game over screen in order to use the thingy. It's B and L2. The Bible pill.
Kicked
think-
in the head by ghosts.
I've got a feeling that the spirit camo, I think what's good about it is that when you've got it on, your stamina doesn't go down. That's why it's useful. But you don't really need it.
No, I've not been struggling with the stamina thing.
That's a cool thing to have. But you don't need it. Right, so when it goes to the game over screen, then you do it.
God, that might have taken me a while the first time I did it then.
Yeah, it was confusing as hell.
Does it give you any kind of tips?
It probably will. There'll be a codec call or something, probably.
I don't think you get a codec call. I think you just have to figure it out, or just try, whatever you can think of to do it.
the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
I hope that eye doesn't get infected.
Just run around in jungle streams, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it has.
That was him throwing up.
Yeah, you might have an infection.
I think he was coughing up water, wasn't he?
Possibly. I think we need a doctor's opinion on this. We should get a doctor in for the next one.
Yeah.
So, Snake's just been electrocuted and had his eye pulled out and swam through some fetid jungle water.
And he's got a broken leg.
And he's got a broken leg. What do you reckon?
Dead.
What's your prognosis?
R1?
R1.
Never mind, it's gone.
Fuck's sake. I looked away
Chris,
for a
you can't even
millisecond
press
then.
a button.
I don't think it was anything important. It might have shown you the sorrow again,
Snake,
possibly. I
are
don't
you
know.
alright? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Forgot about him.
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yeah, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special...
Or unlike the rest of them.
He had
Yeah, they've all got
ESP,
special
which was the
powers.
subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits
Only
of the
Snake
dead.
has never heard of a
In
medium.
other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask
Oh,
Sigurd?
I think they're going to tell you what I just
Whoa.
told you.
I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you
I haven't
guys
spoken to
already
this
knew.
guy once yet, have we?
What?
No,
But he's
I don't even
dead.
know who he is.
He's been dead for 2
Yeah,
years now.
they introduced all your support
God,
team at the
2
beginning,
years
but
ago?
we've not spoken to
At
him. He's
Seleno
like your
Yards.
weapons
You know
and
those clips you
tactics
were at?
bloke.
And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Seleno Yards. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that.
Don't give a shit about you, but the mission's obviously really important.
Snake,
Yeah.
you didn't
Well, it is
call.
pretty
I was
important.
worried. Are you alright?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
I shot some
From all the way
dogs.
up there?
Yeah.
You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Oh, he's actually going to ask then. That's alright.
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
You can't have a waterfall in a game without a
There's
cave
al-
behind
yeah,
it.
there's always
Waterfall
caves
upstream.
behind waterfalls.
Got
In fact, I'm actually quite disappointed when I play a game, go up to the waterfall, try and walk through it, and nothing happens.
But you do that with every waterfall, don't you?
Yeah.
Because the
What was the
generally is.
What was the first game that had that then?
It wasn't even games. I think it's movies that
Yeah,
started
movies.
that trope.
Well, whatever then.
Get all those butterflies, the fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's been in pretty much every game with a waterfall.
Wow. One fork is all it takes to kill a Markor. I don't think there are any soldiers around this bit until you get to the cave, I believe. Some more fishes and frogs to kill. And that's not the waterfall she was referring to. Well, it's the same river, but you got to go further up.
Oh, there's a little froggy.
Don't bother with it.
Shut up. Do what the fuck I want. You can't stop me.
That's true. I can protest though.
How on earth do I get over the other side then?
Did you not go to the other side where the frog was? Hang on. You go to that other side of the river.
Yeah, but that's where I came from.
I don't think it is.
Oh, maybe. I don't... Oh, the fuck?
I was stuck on a tree for a second there.
On a tree, yeah.
More snakes. Ah, take that. And there's always a fallen log to cross a river.
Oh, bell end!
Dude.
I'm the worst.
You literally are. I'm not even going to defend you. I'm not even going to humour you. You haven't died yet, though.
No, I've hardly had any gameplay, that's why.
That's a fair point. We ran down some tunnels, you killed a couple of dogs, walked through a river for a bit, and then you came here.
We're back to tip-top condition. After eating goats and rats and crabs.
There's
There it is.
Why is there a hidey spot here?
I don't know, just is. There's nothing, there's no bad guys around.
Right.
Oh, come on. I was going to say, if you can't get back onto that log, that'd have been really annoying.
Can't get over that one though.
Is
there
there
you
not a button?
Right, there's nothing round here then, is there?
Nah, you just basically go into the thing. I think you have to walk around it to get on that path to your right.
Can't go through it then.
No.
Sam did just say that.
Have you... Sorry, I can't hear everything you say.
Sorry, that little path to the right.
You said something about the path, yeah, but I thought I might be able to go through the waterfall. Sorry. You ever sat under a waterfall? Fucking hurts.
I haven't. I bet it hurts.
Yeah,
That's quite a big one. That's like about the size of High Force, that, and that looks nasty.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit under high force. Fucking hell. I meant like a waterfall at a water park or something.
Alright.
Which one's High Force?
High Force is it's in Teesdale.
Oh shit, missed R1 again.
It's the highest waterfall in the UK, I think.
Oh,
Or it's certainly in England. It's red as well.
Iron, is it?
Full of iron ore silt, yeah.
She can go through the waterfall. In fact, by the looks of it, she can drive over water.
She can do whatever the hell she wants with that bike. It seems
Well, she was driving up Ocelot's face, wasn't she? Which is still one of the best moments in a computer game I've ever seen in my life.
It's class, that.
Who comes up with these things? Like sat in I just imagine them all the Japanese guys sat around in a meeting in a room, going, right, what can we do in this cutscene? Let's plan it out.
So could you.
Let's drive up his face.
It's the sort of thing I can imagine, like
Kojima.
Jackie Chan or like in on back or something.
Or Kojima coming in and going, right, I've got it, guys. We're driving up his face. In fact, I'm not taking any input on this. We're driving up the guy's face.
Yeah, nailed it. Unfortunately, I think we're about to enter another quite lengthy cutscene.
How are you doing for time, Sam?
Talking around the fire. I'm okay for, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so. Which is probably about the length of the fucking cutscene we're about to... I say endure. We're going to enjoy it. There's a roaring fire.
As much as he's enjoying that snake.
Yeah, there's a bit of roasted snake.
Ooh, more
Is
than
this
one
going to be a
snake.
love scene as well?
Oh, yeah, it may be.
No,
There we go.
Yes and no.
Oh dear.
Well, I drove through that waterfall.
I won!
Want some?
No thanks.
Got that one in, didn't I?
Woo!
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Like snakes? I got one here for you.
Didn't you have to eat them at the cage?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
What, French snakes?
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
What?
Why is she naked
How
again?
does it feel to spy on your own
She
country?
just likes taking her clothes off, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I can't say it feels good.
She is talking TNA in this game.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
So it's Daryl Hannah in Splash.
Daryl Hannah didn't walk around in a bikini all the time, though, did
Oh.
she?
But those
Naked most of the time,
boobs.
wasn't she?
Boobs were wobbling then. Didn't
Yeah.
expect that in this game.
Wobble
When
physics.
this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
Do you think there were more
What do you want
caps?
to eat?
Let's see.
No,
you seen
not.
the state
They
of,
were
like-
natural.
Sushi.
They
Have you
did it
seen the State of
once.
the Dead or Alive games as well, where they have those ridiculous, like, wobble boob physics. That seems to
Yeah.
be the main point of the game, but they're so ludicrous. It's like, who
Just
is
doing
this
it.
appealing to? Yeah.
I was playing again Hitman Absolution, and there's a strip club in it, obviously, and oh, sorry, hang on. Sorry.
Mate, depth perception's off.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, and all the strippers in the strip clubs,
Out of the fortress.
they look quite like attractive. It's very strange to be attracted to a computer game character.
No, it's
Can be
not.
molded
Stop.
into anything.
It is. It still feels
It is.
I
weird.
think it is.
Nothing weird about that.
Shadow in the lab along with it.
They're
I've
usually
got-
not very realistic looking.
Yeah, but there's a trick.
No,
to
but
this.
they are pretty good
Tell me
models in
about
that. And the strippers, obviously. Got tassels on the boobs.
Well, what do you think?
What is that?
It's
That's
a
stone.
heart
It's a
step
plastic
shown.
explosive.
Alright. She is a weird character.
The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
You're a super soldier, mate.
Once the Phase 2 trials
Figure
are
it
finished,
out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
I
kill
know.
all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it.
But first, let me ask some more stupid questions.
Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Oh, he's got a patch now. Where did he get the patch
That's
from?
the mission I was given.
I'm guessing she brought it
By
for him.
Khrushchev?
America doesn't
See, that's the
have
touch of a woman, isn't it? That's why she's in this game.
But I haven't forgotten my other mission.
Because a man spy wouldn't have brought him an eye patch for his vanity reasons, would they?
I think when you've got a destroyed eye, an eye patch is probably also for safety reasons. Like, you don't want your open eye wound exposed to the world forever.
Yeah, but a bloke wouldn't have done that still. He wouldn't have thought that far ahead.
If you'd had your eye cut out on a mission, Chris, I'd have brought you an eye patch.
I'd be really suspicious about someone who brought me an eye patch after I'd had my eye cut out. Like, where did she get the eye patch? She
Remember there was a
would you expect
loft
this to happen?
on the main wing of the second floor of the east wing?
Hang on a sec.
That's
That's a
the
good point,
entrance to the
actually.
Shagohod's hangar.
Unless they just had some eye patches knocking around in the Groznygrads, like you do.
Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing.
He asked a question there, but there was no question mark.
I'll
Yeah, I
get
noticed
things ready
that
for
too.
our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
He's a
Don't
real
worry.
dick.
The Colonel still
Yeah.
trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides
Well,
you, of
Snake has
course.
so far.
I'm just
Yeah.
warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't
She's not. I mean, apart from the TNA, she's not that
when I'm riding
offensive
with
as a
you,
woman. You know, in a computer game, she's actually.
that
She's not a useless kind of, you know, like a lot of the time the.
Not useless, but she's a kind of very stereotypical femme fatale sort of character.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Except-
some twist's going to come at some point. I don't know for certain, but I imagine there will be.
She's either going to betray him or die, and probably both.
She'll betray him, then she'll try and save him, and then she'll have to die for some reason.
Yeah.
all dead.
What's your name?
Well, we'll just see, won't we?
Tatiana.
No. Your real
Cynthia.
name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
What?
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
Oh, I see.
What did
Is
you
it
do that
now?
for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double cross me.
Tag you on Facebook, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lol. Snake's alive. Lol.
What?
Ruffle. No.
Lol.
Ruffle, look at the knob with the eye patch.
I'm sure there's got to be a joke about a one-eyed snake in there somewhere.
Oh.
Oh! This is why you should have appeared on the motorbike and not her.
You've got all your stuff back now. Yay.
Get rid of that fucking fork. Useless piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now then,
With it.
I think it's back to Groznygrad. And then, you know what I was saying about that that camo that was in the locker? It's the second time you go back. It's in the locker where you stash Rykov. There's like some camo in there, but it's good camo. And it's not really camo, but it's a suit that reduces your damage. It's like armor, basically.
I've never used the grenades in this game, apart from the chaff grenades.
Mm.
Ooh. Got night vision goggles now.
I don't think you need them, but yeah, nice to have. Right then. Who keeps leaving all these medical supplies in these caves and corridors?
I don't think they'd be very medical anymore, would they, if they were just left in sewers and corridors?
I think
Yeah,
we should be
box of
more
bandages
concerned.
in the sewer.
If you're actually asking these questions seriously, we should actually be more concerned with the fact that they're floating and rotating.
Yeah, there is always that. They're not doing that in Metal Gear 5, are they? They stopped doing the rotating floaty box thing, haven't they? Now
I
In fact,
can't
they-
remember.
they didn't do it in Metal Gear Solid 4 either, actually. So they've already stopped doing that after this game.
Probably because of the camera angles, it's quite difficult. Well, that and shaders weren't available that could make things shiny back in the day. Now
It's
it's...
a stylistic choice, isn't it? It's obviously spinning so it catches your eye from the motion.
It's probably because of the camera angle. Yeah, that's what I was starting to say. Because the camera angles are fixed, it's harder to see things. So maybe they need to rotate for you to... Yeah, for them to catch your eye.
Because it's a standard thing. I mean, Quake 1 and Quake 2, all Quake games in fact have that.
Do they have rotating ones though?
Yeah, they're spinning.
Don't think Quake 2 does it?
Yeah, it does. Certain items.
Look at that, look at how close that was.
Put your suppressor on, Snake. Bloody hell.
Amateur. Stand up. He's just behind the fence, he can't see me now.
That one guard has gone around the corner. So it's cool. So yeah, back to... I think you can still get in that first door you went in. Which is around there.
Where the fudge do I go then?
To the east there should be a door.
Yeah, but... What, that way?
You can see the door over there. Yeah, you can see that door.
Oh shit.
There's quite a lot of soldiers around here.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was soldiers, sorry. Even though it did say there's soldiers.
Those octagonal wheels.
No one here after all.
Yeah, get back to your patrol.
Complete the look.
Oh, you did get the spirit camo.
Yeah?
Oh, you got it. You must say maybe you just have to just touch him and that's enough. I've got a feeling your stamina doesn't go down whilst you're wearing it. I don't. And again, there you go. There you go. So it's nice to have.
Oh shit! There's a dog there.
Yeah. And another guy.
Is anybody there?
Fuck's sake.
Trank him.
It's that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of guys there. There's 3 guys. They're just gonna...
Are they still there? They moved.
Yeah, they're still there. Actually, I can tell, can't I?
I think they've moved.
Don't wake the dog up by kicking it.
At least it gets him out of the way. Is he trying to look under the tank?
Yeah.
He's squatting for a poo.
Not doing a very good job, is he?
You don't get shot in the face.
Well. Why did it go to caution then?
Because I shot him and there's other people around, as I said.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Maybe you've just picked up a new cardboard box. We've not used one yet in the game. Maybe you can use that because if you've got the appropriate cardboard box and then you stop the soldiers, they're not in their path. They won't come and get you.
I can't be asked at the cardboard boxes. I've got to be honest with you. Where's he gone?
He's gone around that other side.
Fucking dog's awake
The
again.
dog's
though.
awake.
Oh, went back to sleep. Right, where am I going?
If you're heading towards that direction, actually, the way you're looking now.
The way I'm looking?
When you were see over there. I mean, I can't keep up with you if you keep moving the camera around. You're basically going over to the east. You're going through that first door you went into Groznygrad and describe yourself as a scientist. So, if you head over to where that tower is, I guess there should be a door near there. Yeah, that way. I saw when you were looking at the tanks earlier, I saw a red door, and the red doors are the ones that you can pass through.
Oh, I didn't mean to come out then. Fucking hell.
Well, you might as well leg it now.
I think that should be the subtitle for this playthrough. You might as well leg it.
Yeah. You might as well leg it come through.
Fucking hell. Had I known I had to go through that door, there's no X's anywhere. It's annoying.
I just know that the red doors are the ones that you pass through. I'm not sure if you can get into Groznygrad.
Do I need to go back into Groznygrad, do I?
Yeah, you were right there then. You basically need to. I think you can't go in whilst you're in alert though.
I shall find a hiding spot. Shit.
Huh? Who's that?
Don't.
Don't what?
I said do as in, you know. Do. You want to try the door, see if you can get in? Since you're right there anyway.
Yeah.
Hey! Now you've got to try and hide when you get in here.
Fucking hell, he takes a plenty of bullets, doesn't he?
God. Fucking hell.
You say this stuff as if you're disappointed in my morals when I'm playing a computer game.
I am.
Executing dogs was a pretty harsh thing to do, to be honest, Chris.
I was gonna say, I think once you got out of sight, the scientist uniform might work again.
Oh shit, run out of bullets. Shit. So where am I going then? Upstairs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to progress properly without getting out of this.
Yeah, I'll worry about that when I need to.
But I think if you're out of sight of somebody, you can change into the scientist uniform and they'll...
Easy, I heard that. I'm just, Oh, hello.
You try hiding in the locker.
Yeah.
Got some major injuries, by the way.
Oh, I've got no fucking bullets left.
Got other guns, though, haven't you?
Shit. This is hard work, this.
It's because you're not meant to be doing it this way.
Right,
Let's get all the big guns out and just shoot everybody.
that's right.
See that locker there with the red
Yeah,
stripe on it?
I just realised that. Ah, fuck off.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's the one that reduces your damage. It's called sneaking. There you go. Advanced combat.
Ooh. Oh, that's her suit. It's just a black version of the boss's suit.
Yeah, I think it reduces the damage you take. So it's good for
Actually.
this kind of situation. I think once you lost this alert mode, it might be a good time to stop.
Alright. I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll eat a goat or two.
Yeah.
That'll give me some health while
Tasty.
I'm waiting.
You've actually killed all the soldiers in here. No.
It's really weird. The analog L1 and L2 actually do make a difference how hard you hold them down.
When you press it really hard like that, you slam against the locker door.
Oh
Oh, I
shit!
thought that was... Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know that.
Lost sight of the enemy. He's here somewhere. Find him.
He's almost certainly not in the locker.
I can't change my put my sensor on. That's why I keep doing that. I'm trying to press L2.
Well, nothing to do now but wait.
I'm not waiting for 76 seconds. I feel like I should be out, but I'll get seen, won't I, the second that I come out.
You probably will, yeah.
There he is.
The man himself. Right.
That guy's still there, so I'm thinking maybe I can get out.
Yeah, there's nobody there, otherwise they'd have woken him up, wouldn't they?
There's doors opening though. I keep thinking I'm going to walk around the corner. Right, fuck it. Sorted.
Actually, there is somewhere a like a mechanic's outfit you can wear, which means you can walk around this area.
Might be just telling you that now.
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the Shagohod's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagohod. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. I can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
So there's two more
I'll
boss
let
fights then,
Sigint
or
fill you
3.
in on how to
I imagine I'm going to have to fight the Shagahod.
Yo, like
Yeah,
Eagle
yeah.
was saying,
Yeah,
Shagahod,
we're looking to blow
Volgin.
the whole place
Sorry, the
sky
order is
high.
Volgin,
The
then
best way is
Shagahod,
to
then
take out
boss.
those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plan a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the weapon button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And be careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
What the hell are they using for fuel? Nitroglycerin?
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
No pressure.
Right, should we save it there?
Yeah.
So do you reckon we can get the last part of the game done next episode?
Hopefully,
Or is it,
yeah. Hopefully.
is it all kind of quite condensed, this last bit?
Well, that, I
Yeah,
said I
it's
haven't
quite a lot
actually.
of
The game, Snake?
It's a lot of action stuff.
I didn't
got a
actually
feeling
get past the
action-
boss though, did I?
Actually,
So-
there is another bit. There's a couple of boss fights. Then there's a chase, and there's like another sneaking section when you've got Eva like injured with you. So actually, there might be 2 more parts.
Okay.
Actually, the ending section of the game is quite a long section.
There's a surprise from a Metal Gear Solid game.
Indeed.
Hey, Snake.
Right. Let's quit out. So yes, thank you very much everyone for watching. Go on.
I was going to say, when you come back, I think there's an engineer outfit in that locker room if you can get back there. If not, I have to just sneak around it the old school way.
We'll worry about that next thing because I'll forget by the time
Yeah.
we do that. So yeah, everyone, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time with part 8, and hopefully there's 1 or 2 more sessions I think in Metal Gear Solid 3. So we'll call that a night.
Cool.
Catch you later.
Ta-ra!
See you later.
Bye bye.